Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Starting off today, did the feed in out here. We had to move a cherry tree out of the one of the fields up there where we're going to be putting cows in here after a while, which we're not going to be able to put them in now because there's a bunch of leaves from that cherry tree in there. So if the cows eat the leaves off the cherry tree, they'll die. So I was working on that here this morning. They're working on making some hay today. I'm gonna try to go side dress here later on. I gotta get the baler over to the field, so that's what we're going to do now. All right, we're heading out of here. They've already got they're on the way over there with the rake and the tedder, so they had to ted this hay here this morning, so it'll be this afternoon before it can get baled. There's not a whole lot down over there, but a little bit. Getting started in a 100-acre field, so which is actually, I think, the last field we've got to make for first cutting of hay, so a little bit later than we'd like, but we're gonna get done. It ain't no big deal, so we get headed over there with the baler, and then we'll go start side dressing. Okay, now we're down here side dressing this afternoon, so I've already put on one load, putting on our second now. Had to mix up our fertilizer earlier, so it took a little bit, but we're going now. We have about a 60-acre field that we need to get done here today, and then we'll be getting pretty close on what we've got left. So this corn's kind of inconsistent. It was really dry after it got planted for a while, and so the low spots kind of had moisture and came up. These hills were a little bit behind that, so it's a little bit again inconsistent. This is some of the shortest stuff here, but you get down in some of the bottoms and it's almost too tall to get through. So got a few hills back in here, got a few sinkholes we got to go around. You can see there's one down there in the bottom. Basically every flat has one. Just got to watch out for them. They'll kind of sneak up on you. So should only have to fill up one more time here, I think, and then that'll finish it up. Okay, we just finished up in that field there. We're just parked back here at the other field. These two fields just right across the road from each other, so this is where I was parked that load. So parking over here for the night, and then tomorrow, if I have some time or it's not raining, there's a small chance for rain, but we'll head down to the river bottom and start down there. So we got about 80 acres down there that's got to be done, and then we've got one more 120-acre field that probably half of it's going to get done with urea and half of it's going to get done with liquid. So we just kind of got to see what we got here at the end. So we're going to leave this here for the night. We're going to bring the truck back, the semi truck back up there to the big barn, and then take our truck and go home for the night. I'm gonna go check some soybeans here this evening and see some of our earliest planted ones and see what kind of growth stage we've got on those. Okay, it is Wednesday, I think, yeah, and we're side dressing again. So we're down here in the river bottom right now, and corn's getting pretty tall. The stuff up on top was a little bit taller than this, but we're going through it pretty good. So we're gonna I think we got about 40 acres left here, so hopefully we'll have enough nitrogen to finish it up, and then I'll be able to bring this back up, because my pickup truck is stuck up the road at a barn where this was at, so it's inside there. So I need to bring this back in order to have a vehicle to get home, because the tender trailer is already down here. So worked out pretty good as long as I have enough nitrogen to get finished up. Okay, we just got finished up. I don't know how many acres we had here. Let's see. Didn't get started today until like 4 o'clock, so did like 74 acres there. Then I had about 15 out here along the road, so pretty good day for not starting until like 4 o'clock. So we got a little bit left in the applicator, and then we got about 400 gallon left in the trailer, so I'm not gonna put that in there because I gotta road this up the highway a little ways so to get up to the shed. So we're just gonna leave this in here and then tomorrow, whenever we come get the trailer, we can stop by, put the rest of it on there, onto the applicator, and then, because we're going to the shed, but that's where we got to work at next. We got Cody put on urea on about half the field, and then we've got to finish up the rest of it with the liquid. So that's where we're headed to next. So we'll get that taken care of tomorrow. It's about 9:30 or 9:40, so I'm ready to head on home. Today we're starting out here in the cattle barn. It's actually Wednesday. So yesterday I started out and well, actually finished out our side dressing with liquid. So now today I've got to go finish up with some dry to get everything done. So we're gonna go work on that later. Right now we're cleaning manure out of this smaller barn out here. So we're gonna try to get this front out of here. This is where we have the head gate and work everything. But I'm gonna try to get this front out of here, and then we'll work on cleaning some alleyways out in the big barn. All right, we're loading up urea now to go and finish what we didn't get the other day. So we're gonna have plenty to finish up what we got here, this field down the road, and then we're gonna go back home and hit a little bit of a part of a field. Okay, it's Friday morning. We are getting ready to blow some straw. Yesterday we had to work about 50 cows. Actually, these right here is the ones we worked. So we had to run them down there to that barn and give them a couple vaccines. So we fed yesterday, and then had a meeting and just did some miscellaneous stuff, not a whole lot. Today we're starting out feeding here, get to blow some straw in here, and then we'll see what else we get into. Okay, I'm bringing the mixer wagon back home because we're gonna trade out. That's our spare one, and we want to switch out to our other one. We had to work on it a little bit, so this one's having a little bit of an issue too. I'll show you that later. But I was going by and I noticed this little guy laying right here along the road, so we're gonna see if we can get him up and going here. I don't know what his deal is. I don't know, but that one wire I'm sure is hot. So hey bud, you gonna get up? You don't seem to be bothered by me touching you. No. Well, maybe I'll have to go around here on the other side. Okay, we got him up and going. He just needed a little motivation. He's got a little bit of scours, it looks like, but I don't think it's anything to be super concerned about. He just needs to get back with his mom, and he'll make his way down there at some point. Although he's kind of on the wrong side of the fence here, but maybe he's gonna go through. Okay, I guess he's just gonna walk under the fence. Maybe he needs more help. We'll see. Okay, we unhooked the other one, which I forgot to show you what was wrong with it. But anyways, this one had a hole. Yeah, I'm not gonna climb up. I guess I can try to climb up there. This one had a hole right there in the front. And I think, yeah, you can see there where we had it welded up and patched up, so it's gonna work a lot better for now, because there's supposed to be oil in this front area where all the chains and stuff are, but it was full of silage because there was a hole that had worn through on the back side. So that was a problem, so we got that fixed. This thing will last us for a little while now until we get a new one. Okay, we are in the side dress barn now. We're in the 8235, and since we're done putting on our nitrogen, I'm gonna bring this over to well, this is where we finished up at here at the other barn, but we're gonna run it over a few miles to the big barn where we can wash it up and get it all cleaned off, because it's kind of dirty and it's got fertilizer on it, so we want to make sure we get that off. So we will try to work on that today and get this done, and then I also need to finish up my corn planter, which I still have not finished washing. I've got it all sprayed down and everything, all the dirt's off of it. Just need to get some soap on it and stuff. So now that we got a little bit of time, we can kind of clean some stuff up here. Okay, it's Saturday morning, I think. It's still about 11 o'clock. So we've already fed out the other farm, and Colton's taking the day off, so I'm feeding here at the main farm. And we're gonna try to catch some cows over here in the pasture. So we have the corral set up. So I'm gonna go up here and try to round up the cows and try to get them to follow me. Okay, I've got some silage in these bunks here. Didn't really get it in this one.
That side up and maybe I can take some of these over there.
All right, we're gonna close up this side. Okay, well, I went and finished feeding all the cows, and then we still have two out here in the pasture, but they might go in here. We got this opened up, and I got some feed on the other side, so hopefully they'll go in here. But we got the rest of them hauled over to the farm. We just took them home and put them on the feed lot down there.
I'd leave that gate open down here, Bradley, and I'll watch it. They're probably going to go in there. I'll sit down here and watch them. They're coming right back.
Yeah, they're running back this way. Here you can, yeah, I don't know if you can see them back there or not, but they are coming this way. So, anyways, Papaw's gonna sit there and watch them, and if they go in, he can maybe go up there and block the gate with his truck. So, hey everyone, thank you for watching this week's video. We're gonna be heading out on vacation over the next week. We have got all the nitrogen on. We've got basically all the spraying done that needs to be done right now. So we're just gonna be going for a week. So we'll be able to start on some fungicide spraying whenever we get back. So there's some stuff, a little bit of stuff going on here at the farm while we're gone, but nothing too major. Everything is basically wrapped up for the time being. But again, we'll have to hit it hard once we get back. So thank you for watching this week's video. Please like and subscribe down below, and we'll see you next week.